So I have a coffee date with some friends. My creepy neighbor is currently out and I need to get to my car before he comes back. So let's go ahead and do this lunar lowdown while I get ready. The moon enters Virgo today, and so that means that this moon is being ruled by Mercury in Aries. That's actually making a sextile to Jupiter in Gemini today. So actually this video is pretty straight to the point. Make sure that you're thinking before you're talking because you can end up with a situation where you're having to put your foot in your mouth. Moon in Virgo makes us want to organize. It makes us really get into wanting to be service oriented as well as fact checking things. What I don't think that a lot of people give Virgo credit for is that Virgo is actually quite sensitive. It just handles it a different way. And with Mercury in Aries ruling over this moon, we can really still be in that mode, much like we were in the moon in Leo, where we were acting on our feelings. But this can also lead to a lot of assumptions. Now, the positive part of this moon I really like is that it actually is being ruled by Mercury in Aries. Because Mercury in Aries wants to get up and go. It wants to be assertive. And so while I think the moon in Virgo has a tendency to be more quiet on its own, being ruled by Mercury in Aries does give this moon in Virgo with Sun in Taurus a bit of a more assertive edge. It also gives you a little bit more energy to get up and go, do all the things that moon in Virgo wants to do. Because Virgo is very task oriented, and so it's going to have a lot of things on its schedule that it needs to get done. It's really got that to-do list thing going on today and tomorrow. Now, here's the thing. Virgo can be very prone to anxiety, and so you really need a good outlet for all of this energy that this moon is packing. Because eventually this moon will square up against Jupiter in Gemini. I think that'll actually be tomorrow. And we can feel easily overwhelmed. We can feel like we stretched ourselves a bit too thin. We feel like people are asking just a lot of us and we just don't have enough hours in the day. Match that together with a whole bunch of people talking out their ass, moving too quickly, and possibly getting into accidents, whether it be car accidents, really it could be car accidents, but also just like being clumsy also and hurting themselves. Today and tomorrow can feel a little chaotic when you really all you want to do is compartmentalize. And honestly, I think that's a great idea. Figure out what are the necessities, because that Mercury sextile Jupiter is really going to want us having to do everything, wanting to do the most. But we don't have time all the time to do the most. And why is that, class? Because this moon will also oppose Saturn in Pisces. Saturn is the god of time. And so you literally do not have enough time. There are going to be a lot of schedule conflicts that I could see coming between today and tomorrow. My advice, since we're in a earth-ruled sun sign and an earth-ruled moon sign, make sure you are grounding today and tomorrow. If you need to, literally go out into your garden. Virgo is the garden space. And so if you go out into your garden, maybe go out and just put your feet in the dirt. Ground yourself. If you need to use crystals, which is more of a Taurus thing, use the crystals. Virgo can be herbalism and more holistic health. And so if you need to drink tea, which I think is great for tomorrow, since you have the moon opposing Saturn in Pisces, staying hydrated, going to the gym, using any sort of essential oils. Did I say essential oils already? Well, use all the essential oils or just go for a run. Any way that you can kind of bring yourself back into your body, I think is going to be incredibly helpful for today and tomorrow. And for God's sake, make sure that you are getting some fresh air. Do not keep yourself crammed up in your office or your house all day. Other than that, that's all I've got for you guys today. I gotta go ahead and get to this coffee date, and I will talk to you guys in the next one. If you want to book any consultations with me or recorded readings, you can go over. See, I'm already talking too fast. You can head on over to the link in my link tree where you can go to EdenIAstro.com and book all of that. Other than that, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye. And I just remember this. Make sure no texting and driving. I'm currently sitting still, so finally, this is the last thing I'm going to say before I get off of here. So when we're talking about this moon in Virgo and handling this energy correctly, first of all, sassy yet savage clapbacks are something that is definitely on the horizon for today. But also, we can see if you're not handling this energy with a good, healthy outlet. You can see Virgo rules the digestive system, and so you can literally have the poopsies, the bubble guts. You can see yourself literally having an upset stomach. So make sure that you're taking care of yourself in that way.